Hi guys, so welcome to week 28. I've got a bit of a rocky tune for you today. We're going to try Centuries by Fall Out Boy. So this song involves palm muting and power chords. Alright, it's a real rock anthem. So I'll play it through for you. There's only really two parts to this, but they do use different techniques. Alright, so this is what we've got. Okay, so we're starting off with an E5. So this is further up the neck than we've done in the past, alright? So it's first finger on the 7th fret 5th string, third finger on the 9th fret 4th string, and little finger on the 9th fret 3rd string. You strum strings 5, 4 and 3 together. I'm counting double speed, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. And just holding the chord. Then we're going to go down to a G5, which is first finger on the 3rd fret 6th string, third finger on the 5th fret 5th string, and little finger on the 5th fret 4th string, strumming strings 6, 5 and 4 for the same amount of time and holding that chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, G5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you're moving all your fingers down a string like that. So your first finger's on the 3rd fret 5th string, your third finger's on the 5th fret 4th string, and your little finger's on the 5th fret 3rd string, strumming strings 5, 4 and 3. Same amount of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is quite tricky because you're going to have to try and avoid any other string, okay, when you're strumming. So you're actually having to look at both hands. I'd actually recommend looking at your strumming hand more. So if you're right-handed, your right hand. Just trust that your left hand knows where to go, okay? Or if you're left-handed, the opposite. So we get this. We've got E5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. G5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. C5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to go to an A5, which is first finger on the 5th fret 6th string, third finger on the 7th fret 5th string, and little finger on the 7th fret 4th string. And we're playing those three strings, so 6, 5 and 4, 2, 3, 4. So just for a full count, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then move every finger down a string to a D5, which is first finger on the 5th fret 5th string, third finger on the 7th fret 4th string, and little finger on the 7th fret 3rd string. Just strumming strings 5, 4 and 3 for 4 beats. 2, 3, 4. So we get this. E5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. G5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. C5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A5, 1, 2, 3, 4. D5, 2, 3, 4. I'll play the whole part for you. Okay, so that's part one. For part two, we're using exactly the same chords. You're just going to strum on every beat this time. But to make things slightly tricky, you're going to use palm muting. Now, we have talked about this in the past, but if you're new to these videos, you need to use this bit of your palm here, just rest it on the strings, just by the bridge of the guitar here, right in front of the bridge. And you're literally dampening the strings. So it can also be called dampening. Okay, you want to let just enough of the notes through to be able to be heard, but you don't want them to ring out. Okay, you hear bands like Green Day do this all the time. So we'd end up with this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. You might even want to just fret those chord shapes and just practice moving your hand around the neck like that, because eventually your fingers are going to remember where to go. Just get used to the size of the frets, and also with your palm muting if you need to. Just don't worry about using your fretting hand at all. Just practice that movement. It's very easy to put too much pressure on or not enough. Okay, so it's a tricky one finding a balance between the two, but that's what you're after. You'll know when it sounds right. You'll be able to hear enough chord coming through, so you'll be able to tell what the chord is and that there's a different chord about to happen, but you won't hear the notes ringing out quite so much. Okay, so again, as with normal, these parts are adaptations of the original tracks. There's a lot going on this original track. There's a lot of electronic stuff going on. So this is purely a guitar part that you could play over the top of it. So you could play along to the original, but before you do that, play along with our play along video, and I shall see you when you're ready. All right, guys, have fun.